welcome to 2020-21 section. This is the Entrepreneurship Development Center. I am one of the coordinators of the center in person of Mrs. E.I. Ezekiel. For this semester, because of the COVID, we are not going to meet physically in class, so the facilitators will be here to demonstrate how to do the cookings for the various topics that we have. With me for the practical demonstration now is the facilitators of catering services in person of Mr. Samuel Ogudiran and Mrs. Olatunji Balikis Adiola. So listen to them and cooperate. Thank you.
So for the class, we'll be the practicals we'll be looking at. How to cook jollof rice and fried rice, grilled fish, and FOIO, and how to prepare semovita. So firstly, we'll be looking at grilled fish, or you are going to remove the scale of the fish. So you can make use of croaker fish. This is an example of croaker fish. You can also make use of tilapia fish and also catfish. So depending on the one you want. So this is how to remove the scale. So after removing your scale, you open it like this. You open it. You open it and also remove the guts. It's kind of hard because there is eyes in it. Peeling the scale, you make a line at the side, both sides, a slant line. Slant, yes. See, like this. So the line allows the sauce, your salt and other things that you want to put to enter the fish. So the number of the line depends on the size of the fish. If the fish is a medium-sized fish, 3 lines is okay for it. You make sure you open the both sides. So, all right. Your fish, you add a little salt. You open it. You put your salt at both sides where you opened. You also add vegetable oil to it. Okay, so you add your vegetable oil so that while grilling it will not stick to the grilling net. So after adding your oil and your salt, then you prepared your sauce. This is a pepper sauce. You prepare it and use it to rub the both sides of the fish. You also open it and add it to the fish before grilling. So look at it. Let's see. The grilling neck like this. It can be slant, it can be straight, it can also be like this, depending on the number of fish that you want to prepare. So I'm putting it like this just because the fish is not much. We are just making just 2 fish. So you can also marinate your fish like this. If you are not making use of it that same day you wash the fish, you can also make use of it the second day. Then you marinate it like this and leave inside the freezer like this. And when you are ready to grill it, you grill. You can we don't only make use of grilling stand or charcoal stand to grill. You can also make use of your oven, your kitchen oven, to grill your fish, depending on the one you are having. So, but now we are making use different type of meats. We have the local type. This is an example of local type, and we have the industrial type of grill stand. We have the kitchen type of it. So, and we also have it in electrical. We have the electrical type of it. We have the charcoal type of it. So this is an example of charcoal type. Thank you. Minutes of leaving it on the charcoal on the grill stand, you turn it to the other side. You turn to the other side like this. You turn it to the other side for it to also grill for another 5 minutes. So after that 5 minutes, you add vegetable oil. So it's on the surface of the fish. You add vegetable oil. So it will not make it to stick to the net, to the grilling net. So you add your vegetable oil like this. You add it like this. You add it like this. Then we'll change. We then turn to the other side. Turn it to the other side. And you do the same thing. Fish to the other side. You add your vegetable oil to it before turning it to the other side after 5 minutes. And it's not compulsory you make use of vegetable oil. You can also make use of olive oil. There is this type of oil that you can use to olive oil. Then I make mention of it the other time. This is an example of croaker fish, and we can also make use of tilapia fish and catfish for the grilling. So the tools that we are making use, we will be making use of. We make use of knife, making use of grill net. This is an example of grilling net. Make use of grill stand. Is the end product of the grilled fish. So this is how the way it's served. So it can be served with French chips, plantain, sweet potato, and the likes, depending on what you want to garnish your fish with the sauce on it, and sliced lemon. There is a sliced lemon or lime. So let's now go to the ingredients. The ingredients of the grilled fish: 1. Fish. 2. Pepper, suya pepper, lemon or lime. What do we use? We make use of onions and pepper, the raw pepper. That's the end of the grilled fish. We now move to making of fried
One section of today's practical, I'll be making jollof rice. I'll be making jollof rice, party jollof rice. I'll be making use of these ingredients. Firstly, your vegetable oil, your onions, ginger, garlic, optional. You heard that. You put your nutmeg, you put your butter, tomato paste, seasoning, ginger, garlic,
butter, the margarine, rice, etc. Wash. The tools we'll be using are the gas, the pot, the turning stick, and a spoon. That's all. The first step, we'll be adding vegetable oil. Followed by the margarine. Onions to give it flavor, little nutmeg, little ginger and garlic. We stir together so I'll be able to melt the butter. After melting the butter, we'll be adding our tomato paste. I will be stirring this tomato paste and my mixture together. I'll stir till it gives me a change in color. The tomato paste. The reason is to give us that jollof rice color that we are looking for, that red color. You can see I am still stirring it. I have not gotten the color I want. I'll be adding my grounded pepper, which the mixture of tomato, rodo, power and tatashi. Pepper, tomato, that is, tomato is also known as tomato, the red pepper, the cayenne pepper, the rodo is called scotch bonnet, while we added onions too, and tatashi red bell pepper. Now we'll be adding the seasoning, which are Maggi, salt, little nutmeg, it's optional if you want, curry thyme, the meat stock, then you mix together. Before you add water, make sure your vegetable oil is flowing on the surface of your stew before adding water. On the surface of the stew, now we can add our water. You can add water now. So we are going to leave this to boil before we add rice. Getting burnt because it gives it a smoky flavor. Now I'll be garnishing my rice with carrots, spring onion, green pepper. You can garnish your jollof rice with any veggies like carrots, spring onion, green pepper, sweet corn, green pea, depending on how you want it. So we are just using just 3, which is carrots, spring onion and green pepper. The rice is already done. Bay leaf in jollof rice also is an additional flavor to the rice. It's done already. It's ready. Garnish with spring onion, carrots, sweet corn, and little onions just to give it a nice look. For today's practical, we'll be preparing fried rice. This is the third section of today's practical. I'll be preparing fried rice. We have 2 types of method of preparing fried rice, the boiling method and the frying method. I'll be doing the frying method. Firstly, I'm going to add the vegetable oil. Followed by the rinsed and dried rice. They will continue to stir. We will continue to steer. Continue stirring it till we have a change in color. During the process, like 10 to 15 minutes, we stir it like 10 to 15 minutes till we have a change in color. During that process, we can add our seasoning, which are Maggi, thyme, curry, ginger, garlic, nutmeg, etc. We have two types of nutmeg, the seed and the powder form. I'm using the powder form, the powdered nutmeg. We have two different types of ginger and garlic. We have the powdered one and we have the natural ginger and garlic. So wash me. After stirring for like 10 to 15 minutes, we have already added the nutmeg. I'm adding thyme and curry. I'm adding my mangi, the seasoning mangi, little salt, It's not compulsory you get a green color before you can call this a fried rice. The color is off-white or creamy in color. So after stirring this, and you can see it has changed in color, I've added the seasoning, nutmeg, curry, thyme, mangi, salt, ginger and garlic. It's optional, but if you want, you can add to it. Now I'll be adding my meat stock. So followed by water. You can add your water bit by bit. After this, you cover it, you check if the water is okay, and you add water if it's not okay. So because I don't want the fried rice to be too soft, that is the reason why I'll be adding the water bit by bit. Fried rice to get cooked, I'll be making the veggies. So we are adding vegetable oil first, a little vegetable oil, followed by onion. The onion is to give it flavor. Carrots, liver, green beans, red kidney, green peel, yellow bell pepper, spring onion, green pepper, sweet corn, I'll be adding little ginger and garlic. It is optional, but I love putting ginger and garlic in my food. Seasoning, curry and thyme, little mangi and salt because we already added seasoning to our cooking rice. So right now I'll be adding butter, margarine, The reason is just to give it aroma. You can add it before the frying method and after the rice is already steamed. You can see I added it after my rice is already steamed, just little to give it aroma. The top, from the bottom to the top. Fried vegetables for the fried rice. You can garnish your fried rice in 2 ways. So layer after layers. This is the first way. After pouring your rice this way, followed by the vegetable, layer by layer. You pull the rice, followed by the veggies. This is the first step. The second one, you just pour. You pour the veggies inside the rice and stir together. So that is the 2 ways of garnishing your fried rice. The first one, it was step by step, rice followed by veggies, rice followed by veggies. This is veggies poured into the rice, then I stir together to make sure it is mixed together. So our food is ready. So fried rice is ready. You can see the color. It's not compulsory you have a green color before you can call it fried rice. It is not green. You can say this is yellow in color or cream in color, and it's garnished with onions and veggies.
On our next class, we will be looking how to prepare a foriro, and semovita. So the meaning of a foriro is derived from Yoruba word in Nigeria. Efo means green leaf vegetable, and riro means steer in English. So let's start the demonstration. So firstly, the ingredients we are going to use. We'll be making use of palm oil, salt, maggi, iru, locust beans, cow skin, that is normally called pomo, and stock fish, and the green leaf, efo itself. Also shredded pepper. That is it. So first, in a dry pot on the fire, you put your red oil. You leave to cook for some minutes. Then after, you add your diced onion. You add your locust beans. sear it and add your shredded pepper.